The scheming female secretary intimately fastened the CEO's belt in front of the CEO's wife. Not only that, they openly flirted in front of the wife. Watching their shameless behavior, the woman didn't get angry. Instead, she acted as if nothing happened and continued eating her breakfast. Seeing the woman's indifference, the scheming secretary deliberately pretended to comfort her and told her not to be upset. She expected the woman to explode with anger, but to her surprise, the woman remained calm and continued eating. Seeing how composed the woman was, the secretary went on. She mentioned the dumplings she was eating, that they were her favorite shepherd's purse-filled dumplings, and casually said that everything she made was for herself, praising how the woman was just a housewife, unlike her, who worked at the company helping the CEO. Listening to the secretary's words, the woman remained unmoved. The secretary was increasingly puzzled. Why wasn't the woman showing any emotion? If this were any other time, she would have already exploded into a terrifying fury. But this time, her reaction was beyond the secretary's understanding. Seeing this, the secretary pretended to faint from low blood sugar and fell into the CEO's arms. The CEO immediately gave his dumplings to the secretary in front of his wife. Seeing the disgusting scene, the woman decided she didn't need to wait any longer. She got up and walked into her bedroom, took out the contract for the wedding venue and the divorce agreement she had already prepared. She brought them over to her husband for him to sign. The CEO, who was entirely focused on the secretary, signed his name without even looking at her. At that moment, the woman felt a sense of relief and decided to surprise her unfaithful husband at the wedding tomorrow. However, the woman felt no attachment to her husband because 3 days ago, she had received the good news that she was pregnant. Just as she was about to tell her husband the news, she unexpectedly saw the secretary flaunting pictures of her husband taking her on trips on social media. Unable to believe it, the woman went to the bar and saw with her own eyes the close relationship between her husband and the secretary. Her heart was filled with mixed emotions. She immediately called her husband, but he hung up without hesitation. Then she received a message saying he was in a meeting. Not giving up, she called again, but he showed his impatience and turned off his phone. At that moment, the woman's heart ached like a knife. Her husband, who claimed to be in a meeting, was actually out having fun with the secretary. She witnessed their sweet interaction, which triggered her asthma attack. Meanwhile, the man, lost in pleasure, didn't even notice his wife lying on the floor, struggling. In the end, the woman miscarried due to the delay in getting medical help. She picked up her phone to share the news with her husband, but saw the pictures he posted on social media. At that moment, the woman finally gave up completely. 8 years of love were ultimately wasted. She threw her wedding ring out the window and decided to end this ridiculous farce. Then she made a call to arrange for the divorce agreement and a flight ticket to leave.